Hey everyone, Nolan here with FishUSA. Ice fishing season is upon us. We thought we'd take the time to go over some of our favorite panfish fishing plastics for through the ice, whether it be perch, crappie, bluegill. These are sure to catch them. So let's start out. We've got the Clam Maki plastics. This particular model here, really good insect imitation, but also just anything with a lot of legs like that draws a lot of attention from panfish. It displaces some water, and it really helps you get a bigger bite. Just that more movement in the bait really attracts a larger average size fish and helps get them to commit. Next up, we've got the 13 Fishing Squidworm. Any kind of long, thin worm style profile bait works really well through the ice. That kind of action is really, really great for triggering bites from all species of panfish. And it's just easy to barely move it and get a tiny bit of action out of it, which is all you really need, especially in those really, really cold midwinter temps. So the Squidworm, great worm style option there. Next up, another 13 fishing plastic. This one's called the BAMF. So this is just another great insect imitation. Really good profile for fish being able to see it from a distance and fish being able to see it looking up from it. So obviously those crappie, bluegill, a lot of panfish, they're feeding up. And this profile really allows them to get a good look at it from underneath it. That kind of circle really stands out and helps draw their attention. All right, so here we have a little bit bigger bait. It's the Garland Itty Bitty Swimmer. So it has that tiny little paddle tail that gives off just really small vibrations. You just barely have to move your rod tip and that thing just kicks, and it really sends out some vibrations that'll draw crappies in from a distance. And it also helps you get a bigger bite. It's a little bit bigger bait, bigger profile, has a little bit more drawing power. It's great for getting those bigger fish to commit. So if you're targeting a bigger fish, bigger average size, you might want to go with something like the Itty Bitty Swimmer, just to help you put that big 14, 15, 16-inch crappie on the ice. Really good perch bait as well. If you're after trophy-sized perch, that's a great option to try. So here we have another worm style bait. It's the custom Jigs and Spin Finesse plastics. So again, that just worm style bait has awesome action, really good for getting bites from a variety of panfish species through the ice. This is just one that you have to have when the bite's tough, or if you're just after a numbers kind of day, this is an awesome plastic to have on. All right, next up we have the Little Atom Micro-Nuggies. This is a killer bait for a tough day. It's got awesome action. That tail just tapers out to be nice and thin, so it gives it just that little bit of movement that you need. Also scented and a really, really soft plastic. So it allows fish to hang on longer. If they just nip at it, they want to come back and hit it again because it feels natural to them. So Little Atom Micro-Nuggies, one you gotta have, especially for a tough day of fishing. All right, and here we have one from 80K. This is the Ice Fluke. So it's a good bait fish style profile. If the fish are feeding on really, really tiny bait fish, this is a great one to have. Really small forked tail, but a thick body to be able to hook nice and easy without tearing up the bait. Come in some awesome colors too, like this one, Wonder Bread. You can't go wrong with Wonder Bread, and their glow as well. So this Ice Fluke, really good one to have when you're fishing around some tiny bait fish. All right, so last but not least, we have the Gulp Alive Minnows. So these are the 1-inch variety. They're soaking in that Gulp Alive juice. Tons of scent, great for drawing fish in from a distance. If they're pretty inactive, like they get midwinter sometimes, just kind of tight to the bottom, laying there, not wanting to do much, this is gonna get them interested. The Gulp Alive Minnows are a killer ice fishing bait, killer open water, and you get a jar packed full of them. You can dip them in there to recharge them. They're just a fantastic bait for all panfish species, but especially crappies. Absolutely love the Gulp Alive Minnows. So those are ones that you better have on the ice if you're chasing crappies. These will get you a bigger bite too. On average, you're gonna find a better quality fish is gonna go for that Gulp Alive than a smaller one. So, all right, and there you have it. Those are some of our favorite ice fishing plastics for panfish. Get on the ice this winter, be safe, and good luck. Thank you for watching.